show that talks about Tulsa, people making a difference in the Tulsa community. Special guest interviews spotlighting local businesses to covering important issues within the community no one else is talking about. The hot topics and more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World One Development's News You Can Use with your hosts, Mr. Charles Harper and Miss Damali Wilson.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to World One Development's News You Can Use. We want to thank everyone for either listening on the radio, watching us on Facebook Live, or on www.KBOB899.com, or tuning in to any of the News You Can Use media networks, which are powered by World One Development. We really appreciate that. I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss Damali Wilson.
And I'm Charles Harper. It's Wednesday, a.k.a. Hump Day, September 6, 2023. And we are live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the News You Can Use media network, powered by World One Development. We are set for an exciting show, you guys. You better call your mom and them and tell them they can dial in at 918-856-3873 or post your comments on our Facebook Live feed at World One Development.
On today's show, the police report with Lieutenant DeLauren Sanders. School has been in for 3 weeks and incidents have taken place on campuses. What can parents, teachers, and students do to stay safe?
Yep. Also, the one and only Kuma Roberts, president of the Black Wall Street Chamber, will be in the building. Find out what is going on and how you can get involved.
And of course, our Hump Day hot topics, which are U.S. News and World Report names a Tulsa high school the best in the state. Find out which one. And Kevin Hart was injured and is in a wheelchair. Find out what happened, birthdays, and more.
Wow, Kevin Hart. This is News You Can Use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the News You Can Use media network, powered by World One Development. Hang on, you guys. We'll be right back.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Fitting Back In is a reintegration program designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive, valuable members of society. They help schedule various classes such as anger management, substance abuse, and mental health. They also work with different programs in the community to provide job training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
It's time for Back. The Tulsa Vegan Experience is coming Saturday, September 16th, 10 a.m. at the Greenwood Cultural Center. Hosted by Jasmine C. Perry of The Invisible Vegan with celebrity guests Big Groove doing a dance-off and detailing his 7-day vegan challenge and other guests celebrating wellness, life, and culture. The Tulsa Vegan Experience, sponsored by Vegan Grants, Veg Fund, and Better Food Foundation. For more information and tickets, visit the TulsaVeganExperience.eventbrite.com.
This is News You Can Use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the News You Can Use media networks, powered by World One Development.
And we are back. So News You Can Use is all about shedding some light on the positive happenings in our community. There are many great businesses, programs, and events occurring in our neighborhood, and we felt the community needed to hear about those things, one, so we can support, and two, so we can be informed.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Charles Harper, Chief Executive Officer of World One Development, which includes Fitting Back In, EduRec Youth and Family Fun Center, 36th Street North Event Center, and Oklahoma Community Support Coalition. My job, because the world wants to know, is to provide leadership for all aspects of World One Development with an emphasis on long-term goals, growth, profits, and a return on that investment. And I am so excited and I am so elated to be one of the creators of this phenomenal show.
And I'm Damali Wilson, Chief Operating Officer for World One Development. And my job is designing, implementing business operations, and establishing policies that promote company culture and vision. I'm also in charge of social media for all of the World One Development entities. If you would like to advertise your business or organization on this show or any of our other individual platforms, please inbox me your contact information on Facebook Messenger so we can talk. I'm also happy and elated to be one of the creators of this show.
Damali,
Hey.
how are thou doing today?
I am doing well. What about you?
It's doing good. It's hump day.
It is.
I'm trying to get over the hump.
Man.
You know how you have those long weekends and it's like the day is, the week is all off.
Yeah, it's off by day.
So I'm off just a little bit.
Tit-tat,
I tell you what, though, it's a beautiful day outside, man.
So how was your Labor Day?
Man, you know what? Labor Day, I found me a rib.
Of course.
That's first and foremost.
Of course.
About 4 or 5 of them right quick. So
he said he found a rib, but he ate 4 or 5 of them.
I know.
Keyword. He found him a rib.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I'll tell you what, man. You eat a lot of ribs. I think I smuggled somebody. I took somebody's high blood pressure, like a little pill. I like
Stop
that.
it, because you too much sodium.
Yeah, I took one of their pills. I cut it in half and get my blood pressure back down to that 120 over 80.
Yeah.
I ain't going out like that. But no, I had a good time. What about you?
I did not do anything. I stayed at home in my pajamas and I worked.
What, on Labor Day?
I did. But it was so relaxing because I was at home in my pajamas. I didn't have to get up and go nowhere and do nothing, comb no hair, put on makeup, none of that. I was just chilling.
Hey, y'all let us know what y'all do. We got a lot of people in, of course, the secret listeners and all of that. So what did y'all do for Labor Day? Let us know. I heard it was like a cook-off, a rib cook-off over there.
I know, and I missed it. I saw Pastor Jamal Dyer. He was talking about them ribs over there. He said they was the bomb.
Dreamed about the ribs. You know what I'm talking about? Because he was up early saying, man, if somebody please up on high, please give me some ribs. And it rained down in
I heard he was at church praying for ribs.
He was.
He was waiting.
I saw it.
Give me some ribs. Shout out,
and it happened.
Yeah, shout out to Pastor Jay because he can get down on the grill when he wants to now.
But he didn't want to.
He didn't feel. Is it like that? I don't really grill yet. I'm on my way. But is it a process to mentally get ready to grill?
It is. You got to be in the mood.
You got to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, and I wasn't feeling it.
You wasn't feeling it?
No.
Well, anyway, we hope y'all had a good time out there.
Listen, let's go on ahead and get this out the way.
Real
right
quick.
now, let's get this out the way. Coach Primetime. Coach Primetime. Let's go on ahead and talk about it. And that game against TCU.
Woo! Charles, he did it.
Y'all believe now? That's all I want to know.
Believe?
Y'all believe? Y'all believe?
Charles, he did it.
I thought he was at church because all he kept saying, do you believe? Everybody asked him, do you believe? And do you believe? I'm like, well, I think I believe in the Lord or you. No, I've been saying to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Yes.
And Primetime is my guy.
Yeah.
So I'll roll with the man until somebody can beat him. And that was huge, JB Smooth.
Man.
That was huge.
Bro, the way they won was crazy. But just the whole energy around everything that's going on with Colorado football right now, he has turned the entire program around
just
within a matter of months.
Yeah.
I know. It don't make no sense.
Leaving JSU, they still won their first game.
Yeah.
So they're still on track doing what they got to do down there. So nothing he did when he left there and transitioned to Colorado. What was it? We was just talking about this a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I can tell you how I feel a little bit.
Okay, what's up?
I feel like JSU and Colorado got together and beat TCU.
Like,
you got to think about it because you got the quarterback, you got the D-back, you got running back, got a few linemen. So I feel like this was a win for Jackson State and Colorado because you got the coach, you got the key players, and so it almost for a minute I got confused. I said, Colorado.
I just heard somebody say $100 million before the game started.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Everything else was history.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it me? Because I know we got to move on, but this is how much excitement. One, it was for college football. So we're not taking nothing away from OU, the Razorbacks, Florida, all you people tuning in, Mississippi State fan. I went to Langston, so I'm hanging out with the lower level. Don't hate on the Lions, but the Lions is in there. You and I. But is it me or is Primetime Life like a live movie?
It is.
It's like the stuff that he do. It's like looking at the things that he do. Look at that. This is HBCU now. You see how JB done did it. But it seemed like the things that he do is like looking at a live movie in real time.
Yeah.
Because things just work out the way that he said. Because you can go months back and he talking. We coming.
Yeah.
He got the cowboy hat on. He got the boots on.
I mean that level of confidence.
Man.
It's up there, man.
And you know, and I'm not flipping over no race card or nothing, so y'all stick with me, secret listeners.
Right.
But
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is you got to still remember nobody will give Primetime a chance to coach nowhere at none of these Power 5 schools. So his opportunity came from HBCU at Jackson State. Now here's the ticket. Now this is how I looked at it, y'all. This is just me. This is not the Molly or JB Smooth, but I looked at it where they gave him, or he ended up getting something that was the worst job in all of college football. They only won one game.
Something in one.
Then
last year,
you set up to play a team that went all the way to the national championship.
Yep.
And I feel like that, and I'm not going to harp on it long. I'm going to jump off, but it's kind of like that in jobs. We can't get the job to it's just trashed.
Yeah.
And we got to do the unbelievable.
Yeah.
To even
turn
make
it around.
To turn it around. And then
yep.
the expectations is we going to lose.
Yeah. You're gonna
I think
lose.
that's the worst part of having to do that is coming into a program where it's bad. Everything is bad. And then you just do the unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because it might have been, and I'm trying not to be scatterbrained, but just kind of like the thing with the superintendent, with Deborah Gist. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? You might get everything that you need, but then the guy come in and said, crashed into the ditch, burned, and went to a tree.
Yeah.
And now Ebony Johnson has the job. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. And you got 90 days
you had to wait until
to turn it around. So I'm just hopeful that in 2023 that we can finally get a job with the resources, with the backing, and we're set up to succeed, not to fail. But Primetime showed you how, because one thing he did have is the resources.
Yes. Congratulations to Ebony Johnson, too. She does have
shout
a
out
shot
to her,
at
man.
the job.
She got a shot at the job, and we need to support her. Even whether this your best friend, your sister or not, we need to support Ebony Johnson because, hey, it happened just like that, man. So we're going to make it happen. Okay. But again, shout out to Primetime.
Yeah, well, we had to take this moment to talk about Primetime because he did that.
Shout out to Two Dogs. We ain't trying to get
Two Dogs.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday from 6 to 8, Two Dogs.
Yeah.
We digress.
Man, but if you ain't talking about Deion Sanders right now, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
You ain't talking about nothing. Do you believe? Just like that.
So we're going to get into this Black History trivia question.
I'll get your thinking caps on.
Get your thinking caps on. You ready? All right. Who was the first recorded African to set foot in North America? Was it A, Kunta Kinte, B, Eldridge Cleaver, C, Aston Banco, or D, Paul Cuff?
Man, I'm thrown off again.
Why you always look at me first?
Read it one more time. Y'all stay. Don't Google it. Read it one more time. Let me process it.
All right, here we go. Who was the first recorded African to set foot in North America? Was it A, Kunta Kinte, B, Eldridge Cleaver, C, Aston Banco, or D, Paul Cuff?
JB, what you got?
I'm gonna go. What you got? I'm gonna go back to Shaka Zulu and be like, okay, Shaka and them, they was doing their thing, but was there something happening before that? Because that's kind of like when I started learning Black history. You know what I'm saying? Was we had to watch that 5-day series on?
Yeah.
But it might not be Kunta Kinte, but I'm gonna roll with Kunta because I don't know who Estevanico is and Paul Cuff.
You don't know neither one.
Hey, what y'all got on the live? Don't y'all be playing around. Y'all get on in here and don't be Googling either. Don't be Googling.
It might be Eldridge Cleaver, though. I don't know. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to decide.
You know, I'm dealing with my process of elimination.
Okay.
So the one thing, I know who Kunta Kinte is. So I know it's not him. So
right.
my processor. So I know it ain't because when you say Kunta, I got a visual in my head. So I know it's not Kunta. So and Eldridge Cleaver, I know who that is. So I'm down to C or D.
Okay.
So
what you
got?
I'm
50-50. I got a 50-50 shot.
Can I change my answer?
I'm
gonna go with Paul Cuff.
Okay, Paul Cuff. you going D.
All now I'm gonna go that. So when they say if you take the ACT and if you don't know the answer, you go with C. Ain't that what they say? That's how it came up.
C for Charles.
C for me. What y'all got? So Damali gonna put it in live. Whatever y'all say, Damali gonna put it on the live. So we'll come back after the show, see who get it right.
Let's see. We gonna see. All right. So y'all know what today is. It is the first Wednesday of the month. And you guys know what happens every first Wednesday of the month. We have our very special, our very own Lieutenant DeLorne Sanders in the building.
Live.
He's here live.
That's the sound of the police.
And now it's time for the police report.
Yeah.
For the police report on News You Can Use with TPD officer and Lieutenant DeLorne Sanders.
right, go ahead, hit him with it. Breaker 19.
Was that a car wreck?
Girl, it sounds just
That
like
sound
it.
like
I was
car
gonna
wreck.
run outside and say, who got hit? Somebody got hit.
Like, you better get your report papers. Something going on.
It's hump day. It's hump day. Lieutenant DeLorean Sanders, how are you doing, man?
I am doing good. It's Dallas Cowboy pre-week.
Oh.
Getting ready for that.
We see where you at. We see you where you at already. How was your Labor Day? How was your Labor Day weekend?
My Labor Day was good. I made it down to the barbecue cook-off. Got me some ribs.
Okay, were they good?
Was it good? The person I got the rib one, I think they took second place in the contest.
So who was first place?
I got some good ribs. I don't know. I worried about the one that fed me.
That was the winner.
That's
I saw a picture of the person. They won $1,000 for first place, but I didn't know the person's name. But
okay,
it's on Facebook.
Oh, okay, we have to check it out.
We'll get
See
it.
who that
We'll
was.
post it.
Yeah.
And Damali, how did we miss that?
I know, right?
We won't miss next.
So what did you think about prime time?
I'm happy because he's a Sanders just like me.
Okay.
It's a Sanders thing.
Yeah, it's a
Cousin
Sanders
thing. Y'all cousins.
thing.
Twice removed.
We might be cousins somewhere down the line.
Let me ask you this. Be honest. Did you think they was gonna beat TCU?
You know what? I did think they was. I have a lot of faith in him, the way he talks, and he let them people say what they're going to say. I think they can beat TCU, and I think they're going to win the next two games. Their next test is going to be probably the fourth game.
When they get to USC
and Utah and all them teams like that. That's when they're going to get the test.
Yeah, when they get down there to them Trojans, that's when it's going to be going down. But shout out to Prime, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Prime, though. Good job.
Make
So
it
a lot of sports people predicting their season to be like, believe only two losses they're expecting to lose is USC and Oregon State.
Or Oregon. Those would be good games, but
Oregon.
Maybe Utah.
I don't know about Utah.
Utah is good, man.
Yes.
All I'm saying is I'm gonna stick with.
they good. I'm with them though.
You ride.
Yeah.
You in the car.
I'm just riding with this. To beat a man, you got to beat the man. So until somebody beat the man, because here's the thing also about college sports, and we're gonna go and switch gears, is you never know. It's kind of like giving
That's true.
any given Sunday.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. So, and then barring no injuries and stuff like that. So I'm just hoping these kids stay injury free so that you can get the best with the best, and we can see what happens. But Sanders said he waiting on them Cowboys anyway. So we gonna see what they gonna do when they come up. Look, JD said you know it, so you know what's going on. Damali, what we got going on with the police report today?
You know what? Last week we talked a little bit about the bomb threats that are being made in Oklahoma because people are going nuts, over Ryan Walters' comments and all of that. Who is our state superintendent here? And then I heard that there was an incident that happened at the Booker T football game where a kid had a gun there. I'm like, this is the first game of the season. What are we doing? We're just getting started. We just talked to Sanders and we talked about what we're gonna do to be safe, and now they ain't following the rules. Sanders,
not at all.
Not following the rules. So one of the questions that I think most parents have, because I actually knew one of the parents who actually saw the kid with the gun at the Booker T game, and she went and reported it. And then of course, the melee kind of took place. But, as parents, I think it kind of freaked her out, because, my kid is out here on the football field. I'm way up here in the stands. This kid's got a gun. You don't know which direction he's running. When a situation like that happens, what is the best course of action for people who know about what's happening, and what is the best course of action for us to protect our children?
Well, your friend did the right thing when they told somebody. The fact is that it happened before the people that got the information get to the young man.
Yeah.
And he dropped the gun. I mean, jumping around, he wasn't trying to shoot nobody. He was just, I guess, horse playing or whatever.
Right.
And the gun dropped out of his pocket in front of everybody. And
wow.
And you got some people, young students that never seen a gun like that before, started running. And then, and then everybody else started running.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
But Tufts Public School got a pretty good system set up where they trying to check people with guns. Their metal detectors are pretty good. I've been out there. There've been a couple of games. Now they got it's like going to the airport now.
Oh wow.
You got to clear. If you buzz,
they check
you're checking everything.
Making sure everything is good.
They got buckets where you got to put stuff in the bucket, and you got to have clear purses. You can't go in there with a person. I mean, I had some parents. You want to get an argument with the security and with the police because of these rules. You want to argue and fuss. No, you cannot come in there with a purse. Get a clear purse.
What about the is this true? I had a friend who said her daughter went to a Union game, and even though she's a student at Jinx, they would not allow her into the Union game to go watch the game and be with her friends.
Well, I can't speak for you, but I know they got rules now. Because I worked the Bixby Owasso game, and Bixby Owasso game. What it is, if you you can't go in on the Union Owasso side if you
from the other
from
team.
the opposing
Bixby,
team.
you gotta go in the Bixby side.
Mhm.
And that's probably what they was probably doing out there too. If you go to Jinx, you got to come in on the Jinx side.
And a student ID is definitely has to be shown at all times.
Yes, and that's what these other schools, and we do it at Tufts Public School too.
Yeah,
you got to have an ID. No dropping your kids off and you leaving.
I like that.
I'm expecting junior high kids, dropping them off, and you ain't going to the game. But most important, you got to have clear. You can't come in there with no backpacks.
Yeah.
Kids like walking around with these backpacks.
Right.
None of that's going on.
Does that put a strain on you guys as far as being police officers with resources and manpower? How is that affecting TPD?
It's not affecting TPD because we're not really we just extra hires, but we haven't even worked any.
So they have like the school's police.
School got their own
police department.
They got their own security guards.
Right.
And basically what has helping them, it's just a strain when you first start. Well, once everybody learn the rules and get it down,
get accustomed to it, and
then
the only thing you got to do now, you got to have people, somehow security guards to understand they can't watch the game. You need to watch the gates.
You're here.
You got to watch the back fence. You got to walk around, and watch the back fence and all that kind of stuff.
So what I actually heard from a parent was that this kid came in like at fourth quarter or something, like after the main push,
right?
Because the main push is at the beginning of the game, trying to get everybody herded in. Yeah. But he came in like towards the end.
Yeah. He probably did come in around the third quarter. Yeah. That's another thing people gonna get mad about because they gonna stop letting people in after halftime.
Yeah.
You can't come in.
So
you want to get to the game, you better get there for halftime.
So no more flossing? Because how we do. We got to make the grandstand. We can't just go early. We got to have time to put it all together so people can see us walk down. We got to wave and point and do.
So that's out. Second quarter.
Floss in the second quarter. So
what you say as far as the system of accountability? Who dropped the ball as far as? Did everybody kind of relax after a certain point in the game? Should everybody be on pins and needles?
I know
until the last buzzer goes off. What is the deal?
For the Booker T game, I don't want to put nobody on spot. But somebody did drop the ball. We got it on video of that kid coming because he didn't jump the fence. He came right through the gate.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
That's what I heard. That's what the parent told me.
But I'm not. But they fixed that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it's totally unacceptable.
Yeah, you buzzing because that's your jury. No, that ain't gonna pass no more.
Right.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Right.
And here's another thing: at all games, typically, especially if it's a blowout, it seemed like everybody started just kind of socializing and relaxing. Third quarter game, people start packing up stuff, putting stuff away. The concession stand start shutting down. Yeah. So we just have to be mindful that we got to watch because that's when our guard is down. Because people normally do stuff when they know your guard is down. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to that parent. We're not gonna say who it is because snitches get stitches. Say the name.
Don't do that, Charles.
I'm just
but this is the thing. I will say this too. Rules happen for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but for the fact that, instead of people getting all upset, just think about what the repercussions could be. Now, that kid, Pop was not doing anything, it sounds like to me. He just accidentally dropped his gun and people saw it. However, what if he was in there to do
he
some
should have
harm?
never brought it to the game in the first
place. Absolutely. So that's why we have rules now. So now, because of this incident, now clear purses, no backpacks. I mean, these are the rules. And if you want to come and see your kid play sports, it shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
Yes, just like that. We got to take a break. The music just came on. I didn't bring no money today, so we got to pay some bills. And Damali don't look like she want to pay no bills. We're going to take a quick break. We got another superstar guest live in studio with us, and we can't wait to speak with her. So y'all going to hang on. I'm not even going to tell y'all who it is.
Yeah.
But we're going to come back live right after this break.
We're coming back with Santa's Big Three.
We gonna do that later at the end of the show. Okay. We gonna come back next with our special guest. Molly, did we just say that? Yes. Yeah, that's called dyslexia or something. I don't even know. KBOB 89.9 FM. World One Development. News you can use. Charles and Damali. We'll be right back with our special guest, y'all.
And News You Can Use is sponsored by the Tulsa Vegan Experience, coming to the Greenwood Culture Center Saturday, September 16th at 10 a.m. with special guest Jasmine Perry, Big Groove, Dr. Milton Mills, and plant-based drippings on Gray. If you need your complimentary tickets or VIP tickets, you can get those at the Tulsa Vegan Experience.eventbrite.com. We'll be right back. Stick around.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the Event Center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Fitting Back In is a reintegration program designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive, valuable members of society. They help schedule various classes such as anger management, substance abuse, and mental health. They also work with different programs in the community to provide job training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
EduRec is a youth and family fun center located at 5424 North Madison Avenue in Tulsa, Oklahoma. At EduRec, we offer a host of activities for children and families of the Tulsa community at little to no cost. To find out about the many programs, activities, and services offered at EduRec, please visit our website, www.edurectulsa.com, or just give us a call at 918-430-3947.
You can use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the news you can use media networks powered by World One Development, and we are back.
So we have another special guest. She's our sister, our friend. She's a friend to the community, always working and trying to make things better. Miss Kuma Roberts is in the building.
Welcome to the show.
She is actually.
I feel like I've arrived on the show.
Hey, you in here?
Molly, you don't even know.
Yeah.
You didn't even see it, but I seen it. This little private jet, all black with a little blue and white at the bottom. I must add, flew, landed. I saw the limousine. It pulled up. I saw the blue carpet.
Yes.
The spotlight.
Yes.
I knew what was going on.
Yeah,
she couldn't throw me off. She couldn't throw me off with the green. I knew what was going on.
So Miss Kuma is the president of the Black Wall Street Chamber.
Yes, I am.
And so, first of all, tell us, how was your Labor Day weekend?
Yes.
What did you do?
Relaxing.
See, I did the same thing. They were talking about me.
I didn't even cook out or anything.
I didn't either. See, that's what I'm saying. Girl power.
Girl power. We just
chilling.
We deserve that every so often.
Yes,
Somebody
absolutely.
bring you a plate too then.
I needed a plate to be brought.
Yeah, but nobody brought you a plate.
Nobody
brought me a plate.
Maybe
either.
next time.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're gonna do like me.
We need to plan better. Yeah.
I said it earlier. I ate 4 ribs and then I swiped half of somebody's high blood pressure pill.
Ooh.
Took one just to get me back to 120 over 80. You know, I felt it coming on, but I couldn't help myself because it was falling off the bone and I was catching it.
Yes.
This is the question. Would it be in the last holiday of the summer? How was the potato salad?
Did you have
I ate ribs with a half of a high blood pressure medication. I didn't eat no salad, no side,
right?
All meat for me.
Yeah.
Did you eat some potato salad?
I did not.
And you know, all potato salad is not created
It's
equal.
not.
So sometimes I just
It's
leave it
not.
alone,
Yeah.
hands off. I ain't gotta have it. Give me the rib.
Yeah.
I'm a carnivore. You know,
Maybe a hot link.
Maybe a hot link.
So
Yeah.
Kuma, welcome to the show. We streaming live all over the
Yes.
world, local, national, and international. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm a Tulsan, born and raised here in
Yes.
Tulsa, out at 46th Street North and Frankfurt
right.
Avenue.
Come on with it.
Come on,
Yes.
So I was a Gibbs girl.
Yes.
And go to get my penny candy.
Yes.
An hour later.
Yes.
Y'all
Don't
understand?
forget that, yeah.
The brown sugar was around the corner. You know,
Yes.
I know
Those
Tulsa.
were the
remember.
days, honey.
So sometimes I feel like I have to whip out my Tulsa card. But
Yes.
I'm a Tulsa girl, born and raised. Went to Barnard, went to Carver, went to Booker T.
Okay.
Went to
Woo,
TU
woo.
for a few years.
Yes.
Didn't graduate, but did go there.
Yeah.
And really started my career after a little stint in Los Angeles. Came back and started working at the Tulsa Regional Chamber of Commerce, which is really where where my career began and my recommitment to my love of my community. So I did a lot of work there in education.
Yes.
I did workforce development, economic development,
Yes.
and left there as the vice president of diversity, equity, inclusion.
Yes.
Hey.
And then joined a consulting firm called Arrowhead Consulting, where
Yes.
I am now partner and chief diversity, equity,
Come
inclusion officer.
on. Come on.
Congratulations.
So I'm partner in a
Yes.
business, and I am
Yes.
president of the Black Wall Street Chamber in Tulsa,
Doing
Oklahoma.
big
So I'm
things.
honored
Yes.
and honored
Congratulations.
that my company allowed me to do my heart work, which is for my community and for this organization. And it has been nothing but joy for the past few months that I've been able to support.
Awesome.
Damali, I gotta
Awesome.
add this. Man, late Sherry Gamble Smith.
Yes.
Yes.
We were sitting here thinking, I don't know who in the world that's gonna have to jump in them high heels with the diamonds around the edge of them. Very concerned.
Right.
Very
Very
concerned.
concerned.
But I must admit, Kuma, when I found out that it was going to be you,
Thank you.
I was
That's a
like, they
hardware.
got you. What they say, you
Yeah.
got the right one, baby.
Got
Uh-huh.
the right one.
I was like, they got the
Yeah.
right one. So, but how
Yeah.
has that been for you? Because you're going into a vision that a person had,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
she's already implemented, and for whatever reason, somebody entrusted you to say, hey, we want you to pick up this
Yeah.
mantle and run this thing into the future with us.
And those are big pumps to feel.
Oh,
Yes.
big pumps.
Yeah.
I look at her picture as I walk through the office every day and just either laugh or smile or shed a tear just because
Yeah.
I know she's very there. in the office.
Right.
But for me, it's been really fascinating to think about her vision. You think that our visions were separate, but Sherry and I were actually friends before she
Mhm.
passed away. So because I was in the chamber space and she was in the chamber space, we spent a lot of time together, traveling out
Awesome.
of town, intercity visit trips, chamber events, networking opportunities. So our conversations were always like, ooh, what could we do if we
Come
were
on.
together? What could we do if we were working together?
Right.
And she was always encouraging me, like, you're going to work with me. We're going to
Mhm.
work together on
Right.
something. So when she called me about a year before she passed, she was asking me to join her at the chamber.
Wow.
Mm.
And I wasn't in a position to leave. I needed my insurance. I needed
Yes.
my 401k.
Come on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know she was kind of volunteering at that point. They were really still getting the organization up off the ground.
Right.
So I said, I'm sorry, I can't do it. She said, give me 1 year. 1 year, come on, I'm
Yeah.
coming back for you.
I can see her
And-
saying that too.
Yes.
Oh,
With all that energy and
absolutely.
passion.
All of that energy, because she said, I'm tired and I want to be done. And I said,
Mhm.
well, I'm here for it. And then we all know what happened.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so it was really bittersweet. And when Lindsay took over, I just was like, that's a labor of love. That's a
Mhm.
legacy.
Yes.
Let me back off. This
Yes.
is not for me at this point. That vision is not for me. But when Lindsay resigned and Vanessa, our city councilor,
Come on now.
Yes.
Shout
and
out to
William Tisdale came
Yeah.
to me and asked me if I would be interested again, I said, oh, yes.
Wow.
And so that's how it came about.
Yeah.
Man, Damali, a lot of times in life, things are about timing. And to
Timing
me,
is everything.
What I
yeah.
hear, this was just like the right time.
It
Right
was the right
time,
You know.
right fit. Yeah. So, what is actually happening? I mean, is there anything that the community needs to know? How do they become a part of it?
Yeah.
What's going on in Black Wall Street Chamber?
Well,
Yes.
right now we're kind of, you know how like when you go to certain places and they're like under construction.
Yes.
Come
We're
on.
under construction. We
Yeah.
got up
All
our
right.
curtains right now.
Right.
But we're in planning phase and we're getting
Yes.
really excited to get started. So we're launching September 12th,
Mhm.
a networking event of our Bridging Excellence program. It's going to be at Lefty's. Bridging Excellence is for our young people,
Bridging
Yeah.
excellence.
18 to up, young at heart.
Yeah.
There you go.
Young and young at heart.
Right.
There you go.
But we're really trying to re-engage our young creative group to join us
Mm-hmm.
and get recommitted to the Black Wall Street Chamber. That event would be always free for all of our members. First 2 drinks are on us.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
For our
Come on now.
members,
Y'all
if
better
you're
get
a
in there.
member, we want to make sure that our members realize that we have been a little bit gone dark for the past year, but we're
Mhm.
coming strong with a lot of programming. We're grandfathering them in for another year of their membership.
Mhm.
So if you've paid for a membership and you haven't really seen a lot of us in the past year,
Right.
well, we're ready to really make it up to you and provide some value for the next year. So memberships are going to be grandfathered in for those existing members. We're going to do a huge membership drive.
Love it.
We've got a lot of exciting new tiers. We're going to seek some corporate sponsorships.
Yes.
Come
And
on.
then we're going to connect with y'all in the community. We're going to talk about the kids and learning to read the education rally that's coming up, the
Yes.
Read rally.
Yes.
So we've got a lot of really just partnerships, excitement, a lot of really high level partnerships that I'm not ready to share.
Yeah.
but
You're
they're
not gonna
coming
unveil
on
that yet.
board.
Yes. Awesome.
I just want people to get excited and start looking for Black Wall Street to be on the scene, to be
Mhm.
doing some more. And I want people to be asking us to do more. So
Mhm.
if you need entrepreneurial resources for money to expand your business, if you're thinking about starting a business, if you want to level up your career and you're looking for training or development or leadership training, I've got it. We've got it. Black Wall Street is the answer.
So,
love it.
so educational classes. I mean, people don't realize that that you guys do that, and you have been doing that.
Absolutely.
So is there a place where people can go to find out what educational resources are available so that they can go ahead and level up their businesses?
Absolutely. So our website is currently undergoing a huge transition. So we're going to put everything on one page.
Right.
So we have our Nest Collective, which is very focused on entrepreneurship.
Sure.
We want to take people from an idea all the way to scaling up their business. So that is actually looking for a new cohort right now that'll start here soon in October. Then we have our Black Contractors Academy, where we're really trying to make sure that we're focused on electricians, plumbers, people who can help some of these large scale development or developers to do that work. So we're going to be launching that again. And then we have our B program, which is for young professionals. We want to lean in on LinkedIn, resume, how do people like level up in their career? So we've got that element. And we've got some stuff for youth planned. We've got project management for youth. We know that when we are scaling up or getting African-American certified in project management, their wage goes up significantly if you can call yourself that title. So we're going to have some programs to expand that for young people so that they can see what they want to be when they grow up in this community. So we're really excited about all that.
Wow. This is my question. It's tough to be the captain of a ship.
Oh,
especially a big ship like this. You be on the yacht, you on the ship now. And so that's your job. And I would say the chamber, the Black Wall Street Chamber, is who is going to lead us into the future. I mean, every component of the city is leading to that. To be that connector. And then I love what you like the legacy thing, the young and old, because I think that's where we have a big missing piece in our community. It's like somehow there's a big disconnect. And so I'm happy that's happening.
Oh, great. That's the role of a chamber. Connect the dots for people and for the community.
Now, so even though some things are under construction, I hear the music come on, and I'm not going to ask my sorrow for no money today when the music come on. But I want people to know, because we got people local, national, and international listening in that love Black Wall Street.
Come on,
they love what we're trying to do.
We need the support.
Tell them how they can support, where they need to go, because they're going to show up.
They're going to show up.
But show them how to show out.
First of all, you can always go to our website. We have a donate button. We'll accept your donation through PayPal and others. And I've gotten significant people just wanting to give to the role of Black Wall Street. The other piece is become a member and join. If you've got a business, if you've got an LLC, if you've got something that you're working on that's yours, we want to be a member. And we also need corporate sponsorship. So if you work for a large company and you're just an African-American representing in that organization, talk to them about us and come in as a corporate sponsor, because we want everybody. And we're not just, we're very focused on Black Wall Street and Tulsa, but we're looking for the nation and beyond. We want everyone to get in the spirit of Greenwood.
Yes.
You know what? She just got to make us one promise before I let her go. Before we let her go.
What's that?
You got to come back.
Okay.
Yes.
Before you unveil. You know how the curtains be going slow and just open.
Exclusive.
Can we get an exclusive? Just
sneak in.
Sneak in.
Give y'all the scoop.
Come through
you
and
got
let
it
us
always.
Give the people some news you can use. Damali, having Kuma here has done me good. It's made my day.
Yes.
Thank you for taking the time, because I know you're busy.
Yes.
When you say under construction, it looked like you got a hat on. But you came in here, let them know. Y'all support, y'all get on board. Big things are coming. We're excited about it right here on KBOB 89.9 FM World. Want to develop news you can use. And we're going to make it happen, Damali.
We're going to make it happen together.
Thank you all for your support.
Sure. Absolutely.
Any last thoughts for the people before we let you go?
I don't know. Do they know that you're my frat brother?
They know now. Boom. Just like that. Soror's in the house. Zeta Phi Beta Sigma. We making it happen here on Black Wall Street. Love you, sister.
Love you.
Until next time.
Yes.
Keep doing great things.
Thanks for coming.
KBOB 89.9 FM. World One Development. News you can use. Charles and Damali. Kuma Roberts. Until next time. Love you, sister.
The Tulsa Vegan Experience is coming Saturday, September 16th, 10 a.m. at the Greenwood Cultural Center. Hosted by Jasmine C. Perry of The Invisible Vegan, with celebrity guests Big Groove doing a dance off and detailing his 7-day vegan challenge, and other guests celebrating wellness, life, and culture. The Tulsa Vegan Experience, sponsored by Vegan Grants, Veg Fund, and Better Food Foundation. For more information and ticket, visit the Tulsa Vegan Experience.eventbrite.com.
EduRec is a youth and family fun center located at 5424 North Madison Avenue in Tulsa, Oklahoma. At EduRec, we offer a host of activities for children and families of the Tulsa community at little to no cost. To find out about the many programs, activities, and services offered at EduRec, please visit our website, www.edurectulsa.com, or just give us a call at 918-430-3947.
Fitting Back In is a reintegration program designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive, valuable members of society. They help schedule various classes such as anger management, substance abuse, and mental health. They also work with different programs in the community to provide job training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
The Juice Radio Show and KBOB 89.9 would like to say thank you to all of our listeners and sponsors who donate to help keep our media program alive, reaching the community. The Juice Radio Network continues to expand as influencers in the community of North Tulsa and beyond, but can't do that without your help. That's why it's important that we as a community continue to support the Juice Radio Show and keep 89.9 on the air. The community not only deserves this service, but needs this service. Let's continue to support the mission and giving a voice to the voiceless and donate to the Juice Radio Show. The Juice Radio Show is a nonprofit 501c3 powered by KBOB 89.9 and Eden Media Services, operating solely off the gifts, donations, and contributions made by listeners like yourself. All donations made to the Juice Radio Show are tax deductible and can be sent to 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Suite D, Tulsa, Oklahoma 74106.
It's Tulsa, I see you here in Tulsa. I'm in Tulsa chilling.
We appreciate your continued support and thanks for listening to KBOB 89.9 FM.
This is KBOB 89.9 FM. World One Development News you can use with Charles and Damali, and we are back. Kuma hit a home run, Damali.
She absolutely did hit a home run. So you guys make sure that you are supporting the Black Wall Street Chamber. You know, get signed up. Know what's going on. What's happening? What's happening in the community?
Hey, not to brag, but we was the first company. The first one signed up.
Well, because Sherry Gamble Smith called us.
She kind of forced us to.
You gonna do it?
She just
we
broke,
like, yes, ma'am. Here's our application.
Broke into the event center and said, "Got something for y'all to sign up for. Y'all join it. I don't want to hear nothing. We're gonna talk about it later."
Right.
So we filled it out. We gave about $300, and we kept on moving just like that.
Moving.
So shout out to Kuma for stepping into those big shoes, those big heels, and it sounds like she got some great things coming up, and I'm all here for it.
Yes.
For sure. So shout out to my Sarah. We got some other special guests.
We got some other special guests that are in the building. You know, so you guys, we always tell you guys that there are great things happening in North Tulsa. You just need to get tapped in. Well, this is one of those great things. So we have Tracy Chandler in the building, and we also have Cheryl Lawson in the building.
Welcome to the show.
And they're going to tell you guys about something they have coming up that's really great, and you guys need to figure out how to be a part of it. Hey, Miss Tracy, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
Let's do this
Doing
first.
well.
Tell the people just a little bit about yourself, because we got people streaming in live all over the world, local, national, and international.
Yes.
Just tell them a little snippet about who you are.
Okay. When I meet people, this is what I say.
Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Tracy Chandler. I'm the community activist that tells it like it is.
Yes.
Because it is what it is until it isn't anymore.
Right.
And when you see me out and about, that's me working on the anymore.
Okay.
But a little bit about me. I am, well, the paperwork says that I am CEO of the Phoenix Development.
The paperwork says.
Yes. And so there was a time around like 2010, 11, there were plans for economic development for other parts of the city, but nada for North Tulsa.
Right.
So the president of the North Star Neighborhood Association, Sharon Hansen, marched out of my laundry room, and I can still see her now. And she said, "We'll see about that."
I love it.
And so she went and talked to Dwayne Midget. We were included in the budget. We advocated. The budget was passed. And then part of the plan we worked for 18 months. Part of the plan called for rebranding the area.
Right.
We asked the community, what do you want to call this area? And they said Renaissance, which means rebirth, because that area used to be really, I'm going to say popping, really prosperous and going on.
Vibrant.
As a matter of fact, Northland was the first mall,
Mhm.
big mall that we had
Wow.
Yeah.
in
A
Tulsa.
lot of people don't even know that.
Right.
know.
And people
Yeah.
would come from, the surrounding towns to go there. So our goal is not to return to its former glory, economic glory, but to succeed it
Yes.
with each exceed it
Mhm.
with each passing year. So what we are doing now is having an event to showcase what the area could look like.
Hold on right quick before you jump in there. I want to introduce your other special guest. Her glasses are too cool.
Ah!
Not to let her just get in.
Yes.
Miss
Jump
Lawson,
on
just
in.
give them a little snippet, then we're going to get into the meat and potatoes.
That's okay. I'm Cheryl Lawson. And like everybody else in the Phoenix District, I am here at the behest of Tracy Chandler.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
we all are here just living off of the passion that she showed for our
Yes.
community.
Yes.
And you just can't help but get involved when you see the energy that she puts in. So I'm on the board of the Phoenix Development Council.
Awesome.
And so I am here in support of what we're doing in the Phoenix District
Right.
and all of the good things that are happening this week.
Right.
Yes.
Just like that. And
Yes.
here's the thing, Damali, and I can say for the whole time I've been working in the community, Miss Chandler keeps me tuned in, whether it's text message, email, or
Very
she'll
true.
pull up on you. I said, they got me. But then she'll say, no, Charles, I'm going to bring you this information. Make sure you know what's going on. So I have always appreciated that from the beginning.
And I will say this too. I just heard you say that, your the young lady that was working with you marched right in there and told Dwayne Midget, hey, a lot of times we have not because we asked not.
Right.
That was just a simple request. I'm going to go and do something about it. And now all of this development started from that one conversation. Now it's been over a period of time because redevelopment doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
But yes, I appreciate the fact that Trace, that you have been, as long as I have been in this space,
right,
you have been on the front line making sure that stuff happens. And so we really appreciate that, because but for your tenacity, and your stick to itness, then this probably would not be possible. So, and that's making things great in front of our building, 36th Street North Event Center. So
That's right.
we appreciate that.
So
Totally appreciate it.
So thanks for being consistent. So for everybody listening in,
Yes.
let's get into what I think is a great event that's coming up this weekend.
I'll let Cheryl take the
Come
lead.
on,
Okay.
Cheryl. What you
All
got?
right,
What
here
you
we
got,
go.
Cheryl?
So starting tomorrow,
Yes.
Right.
volunteers will be coming to help what we're calling the Phoenix District Better Block.
Right.
So the Better Block is really a community-led placemaking activity that will showcase what the potential of the Phoenix District will look like. So
Right.
we're actually going to be building a facade to look kind of like a mall or shopping center. And then it'll have spaces for vendors. It'll have a shipping container that can be activated. We have music and dancers coming out. The launch is this weekend, Friday.
No, hold on.
Uh-oh.
You said dancers.
Oh.
No, okay, I won't.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
don't get him started.
Y'all get that Tamia dance. Y'all better get on your Zoom and get that Tamia dance together.
That Sigma and all that
See, we
stuff.
wanted
come out.
y'all in advance.
Right.
Get it together.
Get on your Zoom
Okay.
so we're not looking bad. Everybody need to go the right way.
Right.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so we'll have face painters.
Yeah.
So it starts Friday. The actual launch is Friday night from 6 to 9. So
Right.
there's food vendors. I think we have up to 16 vendors.
That's awesome.
Food and clothing and really the small businesses
Mhm.
in North Tulsa and from around Tulsa who need a space to pop up.
Yes.
Right? There's not a lot of places that you can just be like, okay, this is the weekend I'm going to go and sell my products
Yes.
to the community.
Right.
Right. We all have to kind of go to different events. So we're trying to make it so that this is what it looks like when you can do business in your own community.
That part. That part.
You want to give them the location?
Yes. So right across the street from the 36th Street North Event Center.
Just like that.
Yes. It's 1124 East 36th Street North is the actual address, but you absolutely right across the street from the event center. For those of you who are local to Tulsa, you'll know where that is.
And
Right. So the main street is right there on that corner of 36th Street North.
Right.
In Peoria. People put that in GPS and be way out on the other side.
Like,
So
no,
36th
north.
Street North.
Put the north in
in
there.
Peoria.
Yeah.
There
Come in
is
just
another
like that.
36th Street somewhere else.
Yeah, but
yes.
no, not that one.
Right.
Yeah.
I already like Miss Lawson already. You know why? Because she said many vendors, but she said food. So
See,
know.
that's
See,
right.
she
You'll
know
get
me.
him. You'll get him
Started
with food
the
every time.
food. So we'll be there. What I love is your energy. Y'all vibe is coming off.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people tuning in. So if you didn't have this on your calendar for whatever reason, put it on your calendar, share it with your fans, your family, or your social media, because we need to show up and show out, because y'all are putting a lot of work into this. It's a lot of work. I can tell behind the scene, there's been a lot going on to bring this to fruition, and sometimes people don't know. So all you got to do is pull up, show up, show out, have a good time, and participate.
And participate.
Because the number one thing is that what we try to tell people is that, you know, this all works because we're all in it together. So you can't get mad at Tracy because she been boots on the ground and now she came up with an idea. You be like, I don't even like that. Why she picked that color? I don't want. Well, was you out there helping Tracy?
Hey, did you volunteer?
I'm trying to tell you. So y'all show up, pull up. Any final thoughts?
Well, we need you to what we all, just like what you're saying. We cannot be successful without your help.
Right.
Together, we achieve more.
Yes.
And I just want you to also understand that the Phoenix Development Council is always recruiting brains, boots, and hearts.
Come on.
Brains, boots, and hearts.
I love
ideas.
Boots, people to carry out their ideas. Hearts, people who love North Tulsa and justice. So we need all of you. I don't care where you live in Tulsa. You don't even have to live in Tulsa. You just have to have any one of those three things to be a part.
I just want to ask this: is this like the first of many? Is this going to be the only one? Is this good stuff?
Absolutely, great question. This is the launch, but what's great is that space is going to be up until December. So we're going to have, so any other organization can come in and activate it.
Okay.
You want to have a health fair, you want to do, showcase your products. There's already an art festival scheduled for the end of September.
I love it.
So we are going to activate this space so people can see the potential of 36th Street North. And hopefully this means more development, more businesses, more activities in our own community.
This is exciting.
Tell them how they can contact us.
So they can go on our website, phoenixdistricttulsa.org, or on social media, we're Phoenix District Tulsa.
I'm gonna tell you what I love, Damali. She's also a mind reader.
Right.
I was just thinking, I was gonna say, how do they follow? How they do it? And she just said,
like, I got it.
Hold
I got
yourself.
it. Yeah.
We got to take a quick break, y'all. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
we're gonna post this on all of our
guys.
social media. Y'all show up, show out, starting Friday night. We're gonna have a good time. 36th Street North and Peoria, the Phoenix District, doing big things, y'all.
Yes.
Shout out to the council for making it happen.
Yes.
KBOB 89.9 FM. Charles Harper, Damali Wilson, World One Development. News you can use. Coming up next, our Hump Day, hot topics, and our upcoming events.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Fitting Back In is a reintegration program designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive, valuable members of society. They help schedule various classes such as anger management, substance abuse, and mental health. They also work with different programs in the community to provide job training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
The Tulsa Vegan Experience is coming Saturday, September 16th, 10 a.m. at the Greenwood Cultural Center. Hosted by Jasmine C. Perry of The Invisible Vegan with celebrity guests Big Groove doing a dance song and detailing his 7-day vegan challenge and other guests celebrating wellness, life, and culture. The Tulsa Vegan Experience sponsored by Vegan Grants, Veg Fund, and Better Food Foundation. For more information and tickets, visit the Tulsa Vegan Experience.eventbrite.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, all new KBOB 89.9 FM, Black on Black Community Radio.
And now it's time for the Hump Day Hot Topics with Charles and Damali.
Hey, guess what day it is? Hump Day! Hump Day! It's Hump Day! Hey, Mike! Mike!
Hey, Mike!
Guess what day it is?
the Hump Day Hot Topics on news you can use.
Hey man, Damali.
Mike.
Damali.
Yes.
That block party is going down.
Yes, it's gonna be nice. I'll tell people there's a lot of great stuff happening in North Tulsa. You just got to tune in, and just get tapped into what's happening.
Yeah. So shout out to Miss Lawson and shout out to Miss Chandler for coming in and giving y'all all that good information. So remember, again, it's gonna kick off on the 8th, which is going to be this Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. And then it's going to go on into the 9th, which is Saturday. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So make sure you're sure right off the corner of 36th Street North and Peoria. It's going to be going down. The actual address, 1124 East 36th Street North, which is right across from the 36th Street North Event Center. So, and y'all know what that is. So go on over there and support. Yeah, just like that. They got food, family. And when Charles say they got food, they're going to have food. They're going to have food. You know I'm going to be in there. All right. So let's hit these Hump Day Hot Topics really quick. So guess what? What? The U.S. News and World Report names a Tulsa high school as the best in the state. What? Now that is encouraging news because we've been going through some struggles here in Tulsa with Tulsa Public Schools and Dr. Deborah Gist resigning and Ryan Walters, our state superintendent, doing all of his stuff. So to hear some great news about Tulsa Public Schools is actually encouraging. So U.S. News and World Report does a report every year and they name the top high schools in each state. Okay, so this is not just happening in Oklahoma, it's happening all around the nation. Okay. Now, first of all, let me tell you this. The discouraging news is the U.S. Department of Education ranks Oklahoma as 45th in education. You see there? We at the bottom of the barrel. We at the bottom of the barrel looking up. We can't even see the top. So what happened? I where did we go wrong? I have no idea, which is why Ryan Walters is kind of going nuts. It sounds like somebody should have been going nuts long before him because to get to 45th, it ain't like we just started there right now. Yes. It's like this has to been an issue that's like ongoing. Yes. So who's ever in those educational spaces, we got to talk. Y'all come on news. We need to have and tell us because our kids got to come to Jesus meeting. We got to come to Jesus meeting. We got to educate our kids, man. Come on. Yes. So the publication 2022-2023 report on the best high schools in Oklahoma use factors such as college and career readiness assessments, curriculum breadth, underserved student performance, and graduation rates with data from the Oklahoma State Department of Education. Each factor makes up a percentage. So the highest possible score is 100%. Gotcha. Number one, best high school in Oklahoma is Booker T. Washington High School. Not the Hornets. The Hornets. Don't do that. Don't do that. This whole hot topic. Haters. There ain't no haters. I knew it was something because it was such a build up to it. Yeah. I said I started feeling the sting come in me. The Hornets sting. I started feeling it in my side because I knew that's what was. But congratulations though. Still. That's love though. Booker T. Washington got 94.83% score. That's great. That's outstanding. So that made it number one. Second was Claflin School of Advanced Studies in Oklahoma City, who got 92.25. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is it Dr. Ebony Johnson? Yes. Okay, Dr. Ebony Johnson is the new superintendent. So I just want to give her a little bit of time. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Booker T. Mm-hmm. So, but in TPS, in the schools around here, we are vowing that we're going to do better. Yes. We're going to work with her. We're going to come together, and we got to at least get from 45 to 30. Exactly. I mean, we got to come on and start heading the right way because our kids are very important. Our future is very important. Mm-hmm. Education is the key. Shout out to Hornet Nation. You guys did a phenomenal job. I can't hit on y'all on that. Some of the brightest and most intelligent people come up out of Booker T out here. That is correct. No, I mean, not even trying to, brag, but I mean, that is correct. There are a lot of great folks. And let me say this. It was like that before Booker T became a magnet school. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Some of the best and brightest, which. Go ahead. You came up out of there, didn't you? Go on, shout out your class. Go on, shout out your class. Booker T. Washington class of 86 right here. Go on, say 86, class of 86. Y'all representing. Y'all school still doing it. But congratulations, Booker T. But we're going to do better all around this great state of Oklahoma. Yes. What's next? All right. Kevin Hart. Our friend, our buddy, love us some Kevin Hart, lands himself in a wheelchair. Get out of here. Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart. No way. And this is not a joke. Wait, this is not a joke.
The comedian calls himself the dumbest man alive.
He called himself.
He calls himself that. He injured himself to the point where he is currently in use of a wheelchair. The comedian apparently attempted. Charles, you are going to say he is the dumbest man alive after you know this.
I might.
He apparently attempted to race former New England Patriots running back Stephen Ridley. Landed in disastrous results.
One too many jokes for Kevin Hart.
Right.
People. Now, the thing I can say to Kevin Hart's credit, he been getting swole lately. He been working out. He been taking care of himself, but you still got to be careful. You are dealing with a prime time athlete. Dealing with, you know how it goes, Sanders. We work out a little bit now. We want to go try to do something. Tell the kids, come on, I'm gonna dunk. I'm gonna block your shot. You're gonna get dunked on.
Right.
This stuff don't work the
so
same.
This is what Kevin says about himself. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, the age 40 is real.
It's real. It is real as it can get."
So he actually celebrated his 44th birthday in July. And he said, "This is just a public service announcement because I know people may see me out and I don't want you to be alarmed. I'm in a wheelchair. Why? Because I tried to jump out there and do some young folks stuff. And instead of just sitting my bleep down," he said, "me and Steven got into a little debate. The debate was based off of who was faster. Those that know me know I'm pretty fast."
Yeah, he got some jets on him.
And Steven said, "Kev, ain't no way you gonna beat me." He said, "We get out there and we go to run a 40-yard dash. Guys, I blew my bleep out and tore my lower abdomen. My abductors are torn. I don't even know what that is, but I tore them."
Sanders. So when the last time you tried to race somebody?
Well,
you're a police officer, so he got to catch something.
I mean, chase somebody.
Well, that's no. I have tried to race. I coach football and I used to coach the line.
Yeah.
I said, we used to run sprints. I said, I know now they're not going to let me beat them running. Right. So I called myself going to make them run hard.
You didn't try it.
And I felt something about the pull. I just pulled up. You know, yeah, I won.
You said, "I release it."
You felt something pulling.
I release it.
Yes,
Let me tell you, here's the ticket if you over 40. You got to gradually speed up.
Yeah.
Don't try to do no explosive moves. That's when you're going to pop something.
Yeah.
So what I do, if I'm going to race somebody, you can't just take off fast. Ease into it. Your body will start letting you know to get off. I tell you what I did. Man, I was at Edgerec. You know, we got a stage in there.
Right.
And then some just said, you know, my normal stuff, because I forgot I'm 50. I'm just going to jump down.
Some said jump.
And I jumped on. I mean, and I like that. And I'm in shape. I work out a little bit. Man, I jumped down on both feet. It felt like my feet both landed in hell in the fire. Because I'm sitting there like, I was scared to move. My knees start. I'm like, man, my feet feel like I landed. The devil was like throwing more coal on my feet. They hot.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
what that meant, but I walked the next day. They was aching. So if you're over 40, you do have to be careful.
Listen, and so that is the advice that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is giving.
Come on.
As well as Will Smith. They say getting older is real. Yep. So watch out.
All right. Let's get back to this trivia question. See who got it right. Who got it right?
Black history trivia question. Who was the first recorded African to set foot in North America? Was it A, Kunta Kinte, B, Eldridge Cleaver, C, Estebanco, or D, Paul Cuff?
Hold on, we got to let Sanders give his thing.
What you think?
I think it's C, Estebanco. That's a back in the day name.
That's a back
yeah.
See?
You know what? That's good.
That's it. That's the same, my man.
Yeah.
Like, that's a
That sounds Latino. That sounds like Esteban.
Still back in the day.
And you would be correct.
Oh my God!
So
I was wrong.
You was wrong.
I was wrong. All of the C answers.
Right.
Congratulations. We got something for you. Hey, I'm sorry, all y'all that's listening in live, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Energizer, Mom, Maestro, all y'all. My apology. It's been a loaded show. So y'all forgive me.
Teresa's on. It is a loaded show.
It's a loaded show today. My apologies. And nothing but love.
So actually, he was the first person of African-American descent to explore North America. Little is known about his background, but contemporary accounts describe him as an Arabic-speaking black man native to Morocco. He was sold into slavery to the Spanish nobleman Durante Carranza and Portuguese and in Morocco.
The name started to make sense now.
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, Moroccan. Yeah.
He
had a little bit of everything.
I know.
See, if you'd have played
Speaking
that.
Arabic, he's a black man speaking Arabic.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
From
dope.
Morocco.
That's dope.
That is dope.
JB cheated.
He's kind of like a French Montana.
Yeah.
Look, Damali, JB cheated to people. See, you hear that beats is playing?
Yeah.
Who'd have been playing that first? I was like, man, hold on.
I got it.
You can
the
get it.
ancestors.
Because
Yeah,
the ancestor can talk to you.
That's Esteban Nico.
Mhm.
That's
There
how you
you go.
say it? Okay. I will study up on him.
Okay.
Hey,
Study.
shout out to y'all that got it
And
right.
that's what this is made for. This
Right.
is made for not only for the competition to see who can get it right, but also for you to go back and look these folks up later. It's Black History. We're doing Black History every time we come on the air. So that
And the Molly gonna keep us on our toes, so y'all don't even trip.
And I just come up with some facts that you can't guess right out.
Me, Lieutenant Delowen Sanders, and all the other C answers. I see y'all on there. We got y'all hooked up.
Yeah.
Molly showing y'all love in the chat.
I want my imaginary ham sandwich.
Right.
Hey, y'all get y'all thinking cap on. We finna run through these upcoming events. We can go back to that Chris Cross and let you jump. I was jamming to that, man. This was the Morocco. The Morocco came out. I got on my too.
Hey. You know what? And we are sporting our African gear.
Hey,
you
today
know
was
what I'm
one
saying?
of them days,
So
y'all.
Charles went back to Wakanda.
I went back to Wakanda.
What am I doing?
What they call it?
Minding my own black business.
I'm finna say it
My
wrong now.
black
Is it vibranium? What's the
vibranium?
Oh,
Vibranium. You got the vibranium edition.
Vibranium.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah,
Forever and ever. And
Charles
always.
about to bust out that shirt.
Yeah.
No, I ain't.
Big Suge. What
All
you
right.
got, Molly, on the upcoming events?
Upcoming events. So Uganda Missions, if you would like to sponsor a child's education for one school year, consider making a donation to World One Development in the amount of $250. If you would like to donate, please do so on our website at worldonedevelopment.com/Uganda-missions. You already heard about the Phoenix District Better Block event the pop-up event that's going to be happening September the 8th and 9th at 1124 East 36th Street North. So go out and support.
Yeah, go support.
Freedom to Read Community Summit is going to be happening at a historic Vernon AME Church at 311 North Greenwood Avenue. It's going to be happening from 10 o'clock a.m. until 3:45 p.m. this coming Saturday. Community will come together to address the Freedom to Read issue and ensure the rich tapestry of Black history remains accessible and celebrated. The event is hosted by Black History Saturdays, National Geographic Society's 2892 Miles to Go, PEN America, Historic Vernon AME Church, and World One Development.
News you can use.
Yes, so it's going to be a great event. You guys want to go out and participate in that as well.
You know what I got to do? I got to shout out Black Wall Street Media Group for that video that I saw.
Yes.
Which one?
Yes.
I was like, man, Christy came out and say, welcome, y'all.
Yes.
Y'all
This
see
is that
me?
event?
That
Yes.
event.
It's here.
Yes,
Wow.
Saturday.
It's
Man, we be
going
doing
down.
so much stuff.
I know, and it just seemed like it's sort of just coming. Yeah, but
Shout out
this
to
Saturday.
Christy, Ashley Sinclair
Yes,
for National
Ashley's going to be
Geographic.
here from
That's
National
big. Imagine that. National Geographic.
I know.
Vernon AME,
PEN America.
World Wonder- PEN America. That's heavyweight stuff, JB Smooth. That's heavyweight.
I'm telling you, you guys got to get
Great
tapped
things
in.
happening.
Get tapped
What else
in.
we got, the Molly?
All right, we've got the Tulsa Vegan Experience Health Fair and Vegan Festival celebrating culture, wellness, and life.
And
Sanders, we going?
Speaking of that,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get me a vegan sandwich.
He want
Oh, you getting a vegan sandwich?
Me and
Okay.
Sanders gonna be there eating a vegan sandwich because we're
Right.
going for health as well.
Hungry,
Speaking of the
hungry
Tulsa-
Sigmas.
the Tulsa Vegan Experience is happening September 16th, Saturday, September 16th at 10 a.m. at the Greenwood Culture Center. We have Miss Vanetta Calloway of Committee of Consciousness on the phone right now, and we just want to give her a big shout out and,
Hey.
and welcome her to Tulsa.
Hey.
Hey, Vanetta, how you doing? Vanetta, can you hear us?
She dancing.
Vanetta can't hear us. Vanetta, are you there? So we lost the connection with
Okay.
Vanetta.
Okay.
If
But-
she come back on, we'll go back live.
Yes, Vanetta, are you there?
But in the meantime,
But in the
Listen to
meantime,
that.
so that's going to be. Oh, there she is.
Oh,
There
there
she
she
is.
is. There she is. Hey, Vanetta, how you doing? Welcome to News You Can Use with Charles and Damali.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to News You Can Use with Charles and Damali, Vanetta.
Hello.
Uh-oh, she
Yes,
can't hear.
welcome to News You Can Use with Charles and Damali, Vanetta. How you doing?
I am fantastic. It's a great day to be alive. How about y'all?
Amazing.
great. Welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about this huge event that's going to be coming up here in a couple weeks.
Well, next Saturday, in fact, I believe
Yes.
the Tulsa Vegan Experience will be the first time we are able to bring this amazing program and community event to Tulsa, Oklahoma. As a woman of color and a middle school teacher, it has been very important to me to make sure we reach underserved communities and educate them in order for them to make better informed choices for an improved quality of life. And so why wouldn't I come to Tulsa to show some love? And so I'm excited about bringing the speakers on the doctor's panel,
Right.
as well as our entertainers that will be sharing, from their heart, expressing their talents, including local talent, about ways that we can stay connected and just do a better job of taking care of this planet and the animals and others here.
Wow, the first annual. It's always good to do the first annual. How excited? How's the energy and the vibes with you coming to Tulsa? And how excited are you about it? Huh?
He said, "How's the energy and the vibes with you coming to Tulsa?" We've been hearing about the vegan experience all weekend, and we are limited on time today, so we'll talk about it more next week. But can you let people know where they can get tickets? And I heard there's some complimentary tickets. Are they still available?
The complimentary tickets had already ended, but if anyone wants to come and there's a barrier there, just reach out by email or messages on the page and we'll take care of that. We want all the faculty, staff, and students of surrounding schools, all communities, Indigenous, Native, everybody. This is a community event, aka party, for us to kind of show up and show out with the love. They can find the tickets on eventbrite.com, the Tulsa Vegan Experience on eventbrite.com. There are VIP tickets available so that way they can actually sit and dine with the honorees and Big Groove coming all the way from Arizona.
Big Groove.
And I think he's in the Netherlands right now. So we'll have a little dance off with him, all of these cooking demos, fitness demos, so we can get y'all right, body, mind, and spirit.
I can't wait for Charles to get next to Big Groove, Damali.
Yeah. This is going to be a dance off. There's definitely going to be a dance off.
I got my moves. I know. I done seen them already, but I've been practicing. I'm like,
Charles got the moves. He said Charles got the moves. We're going to see about that.
We're going to see.
The Tulsa Vegan Experience is coming Saturday, September 16th. Saturday, September 16th to the Greenwood Culture Center. For all the details, go to the Tulsa Vegan Experience.eventbrite.com.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you sponsoring the show as well, Miss Vanetta Calloway of Committee of Consciousness.
Yes.
You there?
Okay, for a question.
Oh, we said thank you for the sponsorship as well.
Absolutely. So excited to meet everyone, see the team come together, and looking forward. I'm just excited, super excited.
Okay, we'll see you guys when you get here on the 16th. All right, we'll see you, Miss Calloway, when you get here on the 16th. We're having a few technical difficulties with the phone hybrid there, but thank you again for being a part of the show.
All right, and
absolutely, thank you guys for having me. Y'all have a fantastic day.
You too. Bye-bye. All right, and then our last couple of upcoming events, we have the Terrence Crutcher Foundation. They're having their 7th Memorial Gala that's going to be happening at the Cox Business Convention Center located at 100 Civic Center at 6 o'clock p.m. Tickets are available also on Eventbrite. And then lastly, the 7th annual Alcam Awards are happening on September 23rd from 11 o'clock a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. at First Baptist Church in Pawhuska,
Heard you was getting an award there, Damali.
Yes, I am. This ceremony celebrates loyal community leaders who have worked selflessly in their neighborhoods to make a difference. So my mother and I both are honorees this year at this year's award ceremony. So anyone who can come out and participate, then please feel free to do so.
Congratulations to you and Mom.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes.
Moms, you deserve to make everybody banana bread.
Yes.
That's a part of the award.
Always added it by.
Thank you in advance.
Yes. All right. Birthdays. September 6th is going to be gospel artist Keisha Rainey. It's going to be her birthday. September 10th, we have Berthadius Bailey and Trey Thaxton. They're celebrating birthdays.
My people.
On September 11th, Jemanuel Crash Barnes is going to be having a birthday.
What up, please consider donating to Eden Media Service to help our community radio continue to stay on the air. You can send your donation made payable to Eden Media Services. That address is 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Suite D. We moved on up, y'all. Tulsa, Oklahoma 74106. This has been news you can use with your boy Charles Harper. That's me.
And Damali Wilson. That's me.
And we are live every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So make sure you tune in with JB Smooth.
Charles, put me on the spot. If you like to promote or advertise your business or events on the show, make sure you inbox us at Facebook. World One Development on Facebook via all social media at World One Development. Shout out to Charles and Damali. This is World One Development's news you can use. Our special guest host today, Mr. Lieutenant DeLorne Sanders. Thank you guys for being a part of the show. We'll see you next week. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to the host and their guests and not necessarily to this station, organization, committee, or a group or individuals associated with KBOB 89.9. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all next week.
Adios.
Vegan Experience is coming Saturday, September 16th, 10 a.m. at the Greenwood Cultural Center. Hosted by Jasmine C. Perry of The Invisible Vegan with celebrity guests Big Groove doing a dance off and detailing his 7-day vegan challenge and other guests celebrating wellness, life, and culture. The Tulsa Vegan Experience, sponsored by Vegan Grants, Veg Fund, and Better Food Foundation. For more information and tickets, visit the TulsaVeganExperience.eventbrite.com.